So I'm busy doing some grinding, and I had to place the camera in such a way that you can actually see what I'm doing. And of course, what's quite visible is my uh, grinder. It's a Tuner XL, which I bought from Garth Fletcher. Um, an excellent machine. You can always look him up. They don't call themselves Tuner Forge anymore. It's now called Trinity Forge, and they don't just make these machines, but he also has some power hammers as well that he does. Of course, I'm saving up the money to buy the power hammer. There's also an attachment I want to get for my machine with a round wheel, so that I can do those concave bevels. Yeah, so that's my machine. Be careful your beard doesn't get stuck in the glue. That's not going to be lekker. I'm a little bit more chirpy because at least I don't have to video it myself. I've got my cameraman there. My son Arif, he's helping me today to do the video. So yeah, shout out to Arif Mangli there. They're doing some amazing things, the lighties, with the fishing fanatics at the moment. I don't know if you know our whole history. You know, we started off as fishing fanatics, and then I moved on to the survival skills training, which I'm still doing with the schools. It's called Sisinde survival skills training, and then we've got the fishing fanatics, which is still quite strong, but now the lighties are taking over there. So don't forget to give them a follow. You can like and subscribe. This is my first video as a knife maker. I'm not actually a proper knife maker. I learned everything that I know on YouTube, but of course I'm a school teacher by profession. So naturally I have a tendency of whatever I learn, I like to teach it to people, and that's why I started the knife making classes. So the knife making classes are going very well, alhamdulillah. I've got a lot of kids that I do classes for. I do classes for adults as well. I don't do forging because I don't have the facility for forging, and also I think I'll be more comfortable to do forging once I've actually been like for a forging course or something like that, maybe with Niels van der Berg or some of the other guys. Being an amateur knife maker, it's good to know that there are these networks there, or there's this huge network here in South Africa of excellent knife makers who are always ready to give you tips, tricks, you know, to make your game better. There's the Knife Makers Guild as well. Obviously there you've got to be a professional now to be part of that, which I'm not. But yeah, it's important to sort of be part of a community. One of my good friends, Ziad from Z's Knife Making Supplies, has been an inspiration with a lot of what I want to do and what I have been doing. Like I said earlier, on my machine I bought from Garth Fletcher. I'm just throwing out all of these names to show you that although I'm an amateur knife maker, there is an entire network of people, you know, in the profession who are there to help you. So even if you want to get started, it's such an amazing hobby, I'm telling you. And nothing beats coming out here in your workshop on a Saturday morning or a Sunday, and just, you know, it's just you, your thoughts, and your machines. You don't get that anymore. As a school teacher, I can verify, and I'll tell you straight that they don't even do like handicraft and things like that in schools anymore. And a lot of the youngsters are losing out because they don't have, you know, they're losing out on these very, very important skills that we grew up learning. That's why we are able to, even at this age, even if you're a pencil pusher or a guy that sits behind a computer desk all the time, and you know, you can come into your workshop and you can work and you can do things. So it's very important that we have programs for kids as well, to get them involved in things like this. Yeah, and I'm not the only one doing it. I mean, there's lots and lots of people doing it, but I am doing it. So if you're interested in learning about these things, give me a shout, and we can work together, and I can get you, you know, to probably make your own knife, or to even learn about the machinery that I have here and stuff like that. So let's get back to this knife.